I'm stripping all the bed and the couches, and I'm putting it all into my comforter like a carrying case so I can get it all down to the washer and dryer. Kyle and I both had pink eye this week and I've had shingles on my face, which is normal for me to get, for about a week and a half. So now that we're both getting better and healing up, it's time to strip all the bedding, all the pillowcases, wash them on hot, and kill any of the virus that's in there. So we'll get...
Plus we had dogs sleep over too.
Yes, we're also dog sitting, and we've got doggy hairs in the bed and on the couches too, so that'll take care of all of it. And I'm gonna work on this throughout the day because it's gonna take me quite a while, but we'll be doing this throughout the day, plus got some organizing to do. We got, hello, this is Morris, our dog nephew, and we have Walter downstairs. They stayed the night with us because we're dog sitting until like 2 o'clock today. And we got some cool stuff we want to prep. Bento boxes, fruit dip. I got fruit I want to prep. I got organizing to do. And now that my face is healing, I want to do some self-care and like a mask and stuff. So I got lots of cool stuff to do today. What you doing, Muffin? Hello. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Hey, my name is Walter. I'm a beautiful bunny, and Nicole called me Walty, and they are brothers, and they love biting each other's heads. And this is Morris, he's the younger one, and this is Walter, he's older. I think Walter's 3 and Morris is 1. This is what they do every morning when we watch them. They do this. Oh, funny boys.
And that's Walter's baby.
Oh yes, this is his baby. He likes to fall asleep with this in his mouth at night.
Okay.
Settle down now. Brothers. Didn't Morris start that?
Yeah.
And then he runs away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Morris. His tail is my favorite. Walty! If you scratch his bum, his tail wags.
It'll clear a table in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, yesterday we have a mini heater, and yesterday he knocked it over with his tail. The minute he came in, our little heater just went on the ground. What are we doing? We're staring? We're staring, bud? Hello? Little muffin? I call him my big polar bear, because doesn't he look like a polar bear?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. You want to eat the polar bear? Yeah. Hey, let's show them how lean I'm looking this morning. Look at this, guys.
Oh.
We're doing a cut to get in shape for Christmas, and I've been doing real great. And I just did a full day of eating, and I shared my results so far. And I am really leaning out, guys. Can you see that?
Beautiful.
Wow. Now we're gonna eat some toast for breakfast. Right, Walty dear?
Anywhere there's food, there's Walter.
Yep. But Morris, he's not so much a food motivated. He likes the balls. But Walty, like your food, right? Yep, because you're a terrier. Just like our Hank. We had a Boston Terrier named Hank, and he was food motivated. Everywhere that we went with food, there was Hank. I'm gonna be prepping the fruit for Kyle and I for the week. So we've got some grapes, I've got a cantaloupe here and some strawberries. And whenever we have fresh fruit, I like to get it all cut and cleaned and put in containers so that we can just pull from it throughout the week, because I'm not gonna feel like doing this after a long day of work when I'm prepping my lunch or whatever. So doing it now, giving myself that time sets me up for success. So I've got the grapes washed and put on a towel, and I went through, picked out all the yucky ones. Now what I'm just gonna pull all of them off of the stems, then I'm gonna dry them up and put them in a container. That way, all I have to do is put them in whatever. We're gonna be putting some fresh fruit in my lunch, or in our lunch, in our yogurt today. And also, I'm gonna be making like a protein fruit dip platter for dinner tonight. So we're gonna use some of the fruit for that. And what's really cool is like Sassy is a beautiful friend, and he helps by making my lunch throughout the week. So having this ready to go, he can literally just scoop out half a cup of fruit and put it in our yogurt. He won't have to clean the fruit or pull it off, you know, the vines. It's all set and ready to go. Okay, so they're all off the stem. Now I'm just giving them a bit of a dry with a dry towel, and then I'm gonna put them in a container. I love fresh grapes, but I always dread taking them off the stems. But I was just saying to Kyle, like, when you set aside time to do it, it really isn't that bad. Like, it really took me less than a minute to do that. And then this is my trick. I fold it in the towel, and I just go like this, and then they all go into the container really nice. And grapes, done, baby. Now, we'll go to the strawberries. So I'm gonna use the same grape towel. These have been rinsed. And I love the container for that. Like, I just rinse them in there. And then I'm just gonna give them a dry with this dry towel.
This is what they call in the chef business a dry rub.
That was pretty cute and funny, Sassy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just like you.
Thank you.
I'll be here all week. Okay, so now I've got this container, and I'm just gonna take all the stems off and slice them up. And I like keeping the containers and bags of the fruit beside me, because I just throw all the stems there and then I'll compost them after. It's actually kind of like the gym or going for a walk. You don't want to do it at first most of the time, but once you get going, you're like, whoa, this is way quicker. I always put off prepping the fruit, and then once I get started, I'm like, this is nothing. This takes like 5 minutes, and then the whole week is set up for success. The same with once you get on the cardio equipment, or you get your shoes on and go for a walk, you're like, wow, I'm so glad I did this.
And you have to know yourself too. Like, I'm lazy, so if I do cardio, Nicole does cardio right after breakfast. If we don't have a quick breakfast ready, if we don't have stuff like this ready, our minds are gonna look for these excuses to get off track. Exactly, yes. And I know myself. I will find an excuse. So we don't leave in certain areas, we lock in and don't leave excuses anymore. Exactly. And like Kyle and I have both lost 130 pounds each, and we've kept it off for 9 years. And we have learned throughout the years, this is how we stay successful. And sometimes, even if you don't want to do something, you gotta kind of push yourself through and do it anyway, because your body really doesn't like change, and it will find any excuse for you to get off track and not change. And I am literally like in the best shape of my life. I'm 41, I'm the leanest and most fit I've ever been. So if you wanna know exactly how I get lean, you can buy my weight loss ebook. It's called Leaner Not Meaner. You get my exact weight training and cardio plan, my 4-week meal plan, and 24 tasty recipes. It's pretty much like spending a month with me. And code Nicole will save you 10% off. The link is down below, so you can check that out if you like. Now, straws are complete. And last but not least, the cantaloupe.
And this is my little trick because Kyle and I are lazy and I don't want to wash the cutting board. Ta-da!
And then you just put it back in the drawer.
Shh, don't say that. Don't tell him that secret.
I'll cut that part out.
Okay, so I just use, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I use a spoon. I find it really gets the middle of the seeds out really easy.
I did not know that.
You didn't?
Well, before I met you.
Oh yeah, I think that my stepdad taught me because he loves cantaloupe, and this is how I learned to get the seeds out. But you know what's weird? Maybe this is not weird. Maybe some people do this. He puts salt on his cantaloupe.
What?
You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, he puts salt on it. Does anyone else do that? In the comments, let us know. Like, is that a thing or was he just weird? He was probably just weird, but... Okay, so I just scoop this last one out and then I'll cube it up.
I did not know your method of cubing either.
Really?
I always struggled and wasted a lot of the cantaloupe because I would like, cut really far away from the outer part.
I don't know where I learned that from, but yeah, it's so much easier to do it that. Oh, my Nona, she always did, but what's the green one?
Honeydew?
Muskmelon, I was gonna call it. Yeah, honeydew. Nona and Nonu always, every holiday, had the honeydew.
See that?
Yeah, and my Nona taught me how to cut it like real smooth and then cube it up. But they usually served, not in cubes, they served it just like that, but off the rind. Yeah, it's pretty easy if you get a really good knife and you just slide it through, then you don't really waste a whole lot. This one's being a little bit silly. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I'm excited for fresh fruit.
Love it.
All right, there we got it. Fruit is ready to go. Wow, look at how sweet that is. All right, I'm going to do one of these nose strips. I used to do it once a week for the blackheads and the pores, but I've kind of gotten away from it. So I picked up these. I've never used the Ultra Strength before. And, oh, I just read this one has witch hazel for deep cleaning. What I like to do is just use this, this stuff. I call it my toner, and I like to give my nose a wipe. And then grab one of these strips out. There we go. And then I just loosen or open up all the little slit things there to get it ready to go on my nose. And then you're supposed to wet it just a little bit. What's the best way, like this? Supposed to wet it a bit. And then put it on. And then I take a little more water. I kind of just tap the tap because I don't want too much water or it doesn't dry. And then I just push it on so that it gets as many blackheads as it can. And now, while it dries and sets, I'm gonna go do some organizing. I got a drawer in the kitchen that I haven't looked at it in years and it needs some cleaning to get rid of stuff that's old, wipe the drawer down and make it fresh. Set my area up. I got this towel here to put all the utensils on, and then that's the drawer. I'm just gonna grab some cleaning stuff. So I'm just gonna pull everything out of here, wipe the drawer down, and then see if there's anything that I can get rid of that needs to be thrown out, and organize it a bit better. It needs a wipe. Hey, my old cake slunker. I used to make cakes a lot, and this is for icing. What on earth is that?
That's stuff we don't need.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, hey, remember we used to use this to smooth fondant?
Oh yeah.
What on earth is in here? Yeah, definitely needs a cleaning. What is this? Oh, a cheese slicer? All right, it is all cleaned up. I put all the stuff that we use more often, like these flippers and the whisk and the metal spoons at the top with our funnels and things that we use a lot, and then all the other stuff like barbecue stuff for the summer at the bottom. And I got rid of a lot of stuff that we don't need. So that drawer is sparkly, and my nose thingy is ready to be removed. So I'll remove that now. Okay, so you just kind of peel it off, and I always look. Oh yeah, it cleared off a lot. Can you see that?
It's hard.
Kind of hard to see. Probably, I don't know. Some people find this gross, but I love looking at blackheads. Oh yeah, cleared out a bunch. Nice and fresh. Now, I'm gonna put a face mask on, but first, I'm gonna do another wipe just to get like any of the sticky stuff from that strip. And put this on. My skin has my face has been through the ringer, like with the pink eye and the shingles on my cheek. So I wanted to do a little bit of self-care to take care of my face. I found this at Walmart. It's a anti-stress clay mask, Dead Sea Minerals Refresh. And I thought since my face has been stressed out that this would be perfect. So what do you do?
Put it on your face.
Oh, thanks. Okay, apply to face and neck. I don't put it on my neck. 10 to 15 minutes or until dry. Okay, so we'll just see what it looks like.
Whoa. I was not expecting blue. Are they all blue?
The clay ones are like usually blue or like charcoal.
Oh.
Like charcoal color. It feels nice and cool to the touch.
That's cool.
I'm gonna not put it on my healing sores, but all around it. Wow, this really feels nice. Just that feels like a refresh on my face. I used to do masks once a week too, but I've gotten away from it. I think I'll start doing that a little more. Probably could use a little, here, go like this so we don't get the tube dirty. Wow, that's nice. Okay, that's good. We'll leave it on. 10 to 15, buddy. Okay, the last thing that I want to do is organize this shelf. This has got like all our vitamins on it. We just threw out some really old expired like medication and stuff. So I'm gonna give this shelf a wipe down and then just organize it a bit. This is a shelf we use every day, pull from, so I want to make it a little more accessible, just like I did last week to the other ones. So I'm gonna take everything off, put it all back on organized, get rid of anything I don't need. We stockpile vitamins whenever they're on sale at Costco. We buy like a bunch, so I'll maybe find a better way to organize all the stockpile. Okay, here it is. I wiped it down. I got rid of everything that we don't use. I then cleared room to put all of our stockpiles of vitamins here, and these are the ones we use throughout the week, like vitamin C, collagen. I take biotin, so does Kyle, for my PCOS. I lose my hair. This has really helped with like my hair and nails and stuff. I take chromium for my PCOS, birth control for PCOS, vitamin D because we live in Canada and in the winter you definitely need that. Some zinc for immune system. Kyle takes the low dose baby aspirin, and we got some magnesium there. And we got all of our flavorings that we put in our Greek yogurt for lunch. We often use this. We often use the powdered peanut butter and the cinnamon for French toast, so I put that up there. We use those every day for our breakfast. Often the sweetener, the peanut butter, the cocoa powder. We do oil pulling with coconut oil, so all of that's easily accessible. And I put all the stuff that we don't use often on the bottom. We have like new jam and new like mustard and stuff down there. These are like, we do use these for French toast, like the Splenda brown sugar and the Truvia powdered sugar, but I put those there. And then all the, you know, like baking powder and stuff that I don't reach for every day down here. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna wash my face because this is dry and tight. I wanted to show you guys some of my makeup like must-haves and some like makeup dupes. So these are my eyebrows today. I use like a really fine eyebrow pencil, and I love the fine ones because you can do individual like lines so that it kind of looks like brow hairs. I used to use one called Benefit Gimme Brow, but it was $35 and is a really good pencil, but I was kind of tired of paying that much money. So I found CoverGirl just put out a new one in Canada anyway, it's new, and it's called Clean Fresh Brow Liner, and it's a nano pencil. So it's exactly the same fineness as the Gimme Brow Benefit one was. And I got this one, I think it's dark brown. Where is the color? Yeah, dark brown is the one that I like. I used to go like super dark, but I've kind of been liking it a little lighter lately, so this one is a little more medium brown over dark, so I like that one. The only thing, this one is about $10 to $13, so it's way cheaper. The only thing is it breaks a little easier, so you just gotta go a little gentler when you're doing your brows. But I've been using this when I want more precise brows. When I'm in a hurry, I just do eyeshadow real quick, but when I want precise, I've been really loving that. And I had to replace my eyelash curler, and I saw this one on Amazon. It was like $6 on Black Friday deals. It's an e.l.f. eyelash curler, but I was kind of nervous because I've never used one with like the whatever you call this, like paddle handles before. I've always used the ones where you put like your fingers in it, but it always hurts my fingers, and always like the little padding would come off. So I thought I would try this out, and I love it. It does take some adjustment because I'm like used to putting like my fingers in kind of like scissors, but once you get the hang of it, it really is a great eyelash curler. And my Revlon old one with like the finger holder things was like 15 bucks, and I got this, I think it was $6.97. So that was great. And I just tried this Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious waterproof like mascara. I only use waterproof because my eyes get watery sometimes. And this is like Blackest Black, I think. I think so, yeah. Jet black. And I love it. I've just recently discovered the fan eyelash, like the fan mascara brushes, and I love them. I give it a wipe with a baby wipe, and then I dip it in the pot, and it really creates like really nice set of lashes. So that's a really cool one. And then another dupe is, this is my absolute, I love waterline eyeliner. This is my absolute favorite. I get it from Shoppers in Canada. It's Vasanti, I don't know how you say that, Cajal waterline eyeliner in like Blackest Black. It's $19, but it's totally worth it, and it lasts a very long time. But I was curious if I could find a dupe. And this one is Marcel, and it's at Walmart and Shoppers. It's called Forever Sharp Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner, and it is for the waterline. And it's actually really good. So it's a few dollars cheaper, and it looks like this, and then you just close it, and you keep spinning it to sharpen it so that it's always sharp, so you don't have to worry about like a sharpener or anything. And I tested it out this week when my eyes were really watery, and it lasts quite a long time. And I have it on right now, and it's pretty dark, and it goes on pretty nice. So that's it. Those are like my absolute must-haves. I need a waterproof mascara. I need a really good waterline eyeliner that's waterproof, and a brow pencil. Someone asked, I do have micropigmentation done on my eyebrows because with PCOS, I did lose a lot of my eyebrow hair. And when I was a teenager, I overplucked a lot. So I don't really have much of an eyebrow. So I get that done and I get it touched up every year, but I do like still to put like eyebrow pencil or eyeshadow on it just to make it a little more bold. I'm gonna be prepping some bento box pizza kits for dinner for Kyle and I. Or adult Lunchables, whatever you wanna call them. This is what we're gonna need. We're gonna need 2 bento box containers. They are from Walmart. They come with everything that you see on here, but I took the inserts and the little container out because we don't need those.
They didn't come with the sandwich.
Isn't that sad? Because it looks like such a good sandwich.
Yeah.
Should come with all the fruit and everything. Come on now. Okay, so we got those. Then we're gonna need 2 mini containers with lids, and these are also from Walmart. And we need silicone muffin liners, 6 of them, also from Walmart. What I've got here is some pasta sauce. We use pasta sauce because it's cheaper than pizza sauce. This is the garlic and herb, the great value kind. I have 4 tablespoons divided, so 2 tablespoons per container. I'm going to put that right in the container. I will put the lids on after, but just so you guys can see. We also need some little pizza rounds. So we're using these traditional non-rounds, and these ones are from Zehrs in Canada, but you can get these anywhere. For reference, 2 of them is 170 calories. So we've got 2 for me, 2 for Kyle. I'm gonna pop those in here like that and like that. Then we need some turkey pepperoni slices. These ones are the Ziggy's turkey pepperoni slices. We need 84 grams divided into 42 grams each. So
you get a lot.
You do get a lot. So I'm gonna pop these in here. I'm actually gonna kind of do like that. And we'll arrange it better after, but we'll just pop it all in here for now. Like so. There we go. And then we need some carrots, 6 ounces of baby carrots divided into 3 ounces each. I'm literally just going to take the carrots and put them in one of the dividers here.
Can you pop them in this one?
Pop.
Thanks.
Anytime. We need some light ranch. This is the Great Value light ranch dressing. 4 tablespoons divided into 2 tablespoons each, and I've got them in the silicone muffin liners, and I'm just gonna put it right in here like that. And then we need some cheese, and I've got 60 grams of light shredded cheese divided into 30 grams each. This is the GV Mozza Cheddar light shredded cheese. I'm just gonna pop these right in here like that. And there we are. We got to the beautiful bento box pizza kits ready for dinner. And I'll tell you the cows in 1 second. Okay, I put the lids on. So now these are ready to go into the fridge for Sassy and I for dinner tonight. And because we're just eating these tonight, I put them in a muffin liner. If you were going to travel with these, I would put it in one of those containers like the sauce and pop it in there. But that's just what I do when I'm not traveling. For the bento boxes, obviously it makes 2 bento boxes per box. It's 431 calories, 16 grams of fat, 49.5 grams of carbs, and 23 grams of protein. And you can heat them up, you can eat them cold, you can dip your carrots in the ranch, you can dip your pizza in the ranch, you can have a party, do whatever you want.
And dip yourself in the ranch.
Oh, we just might. We got lots there.
You can pop one in your mouth.
Kyle's loving my popping. Look at this. They got popcorn and some fruit. I want this sandwich. What do you think it is, turkey? Got lettuce and tomato on there.
Yeah, turkey or ham.
Yum. So I'm gonna put these away, and then I'm going to lay everything out because I want to prep a protein fruit dip, and after dinner I'm gonna make a fruit platter with the dip on it. All right, this is what we need for chocolate peanut butter protein fruit dip. So I'm making the fruit dip ahead of time, and then later I'll get all the platter ready. I just want the fruit dip to meld all the flavors together. So this one is going to be mine. 3/4 of a cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and this is the Costco one. 1 tablespoon of powdered peanut butter, and this is the PB&Me, and I've mixed it with 1 tablespoon of water. 8 grams of fat-free chocolate pudding mix. And in Canada, when it says fat-free, it is also sugar-free, which usually means it's lower calorie for us here anyway. And then we need 20 grams of chocolate peanut butter protein powder. I'm using HTLT Seps chocolate peanut butter protein. I love the whey casein, and this is the best tasting protein powder ever. Whey casein is really good for Whey casein is really good for baking and blending into stuff. It blends really well in Greek yogurt. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. And then I've got Kyle's bowl over here. He has all of the same of these, 8 grams of the powder, of the 8 grams of the pudding mix, 20 grams of protein powder, 1 tablespoon of powdered peanut butter with water, but 1 cup of Greek yogurt, because he gets a little more calories and protein than I do. So we're going to just pour the peanut butter mixture into the bowl, and then the protein powder and the pudding mix. I'm just gonna mix this until it's thick and really well combined. And after, I'm gonna be topping it with chocolate chips, but I'll do that when I put the whole platter together after. So it's gonna look like it's not gonna mix well, but just keep going with it because it will blend really, really nicely and get nice and thick. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
There's the chocolate mousse.
Yes. And you can just leave it like in the bowl that you mix it in, but for pictures, for thumbnail action, I am going to put it into a fancy bowl. Just give it one last little stir. Okay, that looks good. I've got this little bowl here that I think it will look good in. And there.
We're eating good tonight.
Oh yeah, mini pizzas and fruit dip. You can't go wrong.
You pop that right in there.
I did pop it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the, I'm gonna finish Kyle's, and then I'm gonna put these in the fridge for later. And when I put the platter together, I'll show you guys like how much fruit, how much chocolate chips, and you're gonna love it. All right, we got the last of the bedding in the dryer, so almost everything is totally clean and ready to go. Now it's time for dessert. And so the protein fruit dip that we made earlier is ready. I've got them in the bowls. Kyle's is the blue bowl, so we can tell because he has more Greek yogurt. And then this one is mine. What I'm gonna do is top each of them with half a tablespoon of milk chocolate chips. And I love the Great Value because it comes in a big bag and we use them all the time. So it's great to have like a big amount. And I'm just gonna sprinkle. Yeah, I love having that big bag on hand because we often put like a teaspoon in whatever treat we're having.
Oh, thanks for making it mine.
Yeah, of course. There we go. Okay. So we've got the dip is now ready. Now what we're gonna do is put the fruit around it, and Kyle and I have the same amount of fruit and pretzels. So we've got half a cup of the cantaloupe, half a cup of strawberries, and half a cup of the green grapes, all the fruit that we prepped earlier, and 9 grams of pretzels, and we're using the Roll Gold Tiny Twists. So I'm just gonna take the fruit and place it around my fruit dip. I really wanted to create like a fruit dip platter. Like I wanted it to kind of feel like a party because like it's December and the holidays are coming and stuff, and I don't know, when we're dieting I find it's really fun and motivating to help me stay on track when we make food really fun. So that's my platter.
Beautiful.
Turned out really nice.
This really helps in a good way distract us from the fact that we're not eating a lot.
Exactly, and it takes like something simple, like a fruit tray, like a fruit dip that we made with Greek yogurt and protein powder, but it makes it really fun. And like this is like something, it just feels like, I don't know, we went to a restaurant or we got it like catered, you know, something really fun that will help us both stay on track and get excited for our food. All right, so for my entire platter, everything including fruit and toppings, 408 calories, 5 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 37 grams of protein.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a really great protein dessert. And then for Kyle's, his is 449 calories, 5 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs, and 44 grams of protein.
Nice.
Yeah, so I thought it would be cool to kind of show you guys like the difference because we eat same meals, it's just that Kyle sometimes gets more. So let's have, I don't even know what I want. Everything looks so great. Let's do that. This is gonna be good. Yep. Oh my God.
Pretzels is a great idea for this too. Peanut butter, pretzel, chocolate, you can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong. Oh my. That is such a good combo. Wow.
Look how thick that dip is.
That's what I wanted. A really thick chocolate peanut butter dip to go with some grapefruit. And then we had pretzels, so I figured may as well add those in too. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a great day with you. Oh, I'll catch you in the next video, cutie. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
I'm surfing. Yeah, good traction.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.